Hello and welcome to Calm Anarchy Promotions. With me, I have Phil Davis. Now, Phil, what is it like to you being an underground musician?
Well, I think being an underground musician is a lot of work. One, you're not signed with a label, at least most aren't. And so because of that, you have to spend a lot of time on the internet, sort of doing self-promotion things, handing out demo CDs, and sort of networking with other musicians. So that's one difference. I would say another difference is, you have complete creative freedom over the direction you want to go with your music. I'm not really out there to please any fans. I really actually just do it mainly for myself. So that allows a lot of room for creative expression and experimenting.
Now, I listened to your song "Molecules in the Ocean," and what kind of genre would that? I had a hard time labeling that. What type of music do you call that?
I just sort of label it indie rock, which of all music, it's sort of a mixture of like post-rock, post-punk. I think like a better way to describe it is naming some of like my greatest influences, which would be like Modest Mouse, Arcade Fire, and most people say they're indie rock. So yeah, I would say it's indie rock.
Now, Molecules in the Ocean. Now, what made you come up with that?
Well, the title is from a line in the song where it's talking about like going into the deep, getting your feet wet, and it's like it says the water's cold, but it's not colder than the north where the ice is melting. Over by the shore, you can touch the molecules. So sort of the idea that we're all connected. When you step into the water, and the molecules that are touching your feet are the same molecules that are in an entire different in another continent, where they came from. So that's sort of the theme of the entire song if you listen to the lyrics all the way through.
Now, do you think the water in the ocean is new or old?
That song's actually very new. That's the second to the most recent song that I've written and produced. And it was actually here just maybe 2.5 weeks ago that I finished that. Maybe 3 weeks ago.
All right. Now, do you play shows often?
I've played some open mic nights. But right now I'm sort of a one-man band, which makes it a little hard to play larger venues. I write I do all my own production, write all my own drum loops and synth parts, string parts, bass parts, all of that. So no, not as much as I would like to, but I'm in the process of getting a band together, and I'll actually be meeting with a synth and keyboard player tonight, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, so what would you say are some of the difficulties and what are some of the advantages of playing music in the underground music scene?
Well, I think one of the difficulties would be making a living doing it. If you consider underground being independent, not being signed with a record label, it'd be hard to make money. Promotion is really difficult, especially now with the internet. There's so many artists out there. There's just such a huge influx of underground and independent artists that you're really competing for. And even if you're really good, it's getting people's attention. Getting people to come to your site and listen to your music, I would say, is the greatest challenge.
So do you want to stay in the underground scene, or do you want to go and move into the mainstream?
I definitely want to say I want to stay underground. That doesn't mean I want to stay an independent artist. I wouldn't mind being signed with some independent record labels. Some record labels out there that have really put forth a lot of music that has actually gotten really big, but it's not really considered mainstream. They're sort of cutting edge, underground, independent. That I would be interested in being signed with a label like that.
All right, now where are you from?
I'm originally from Oregon, Portland, Oregon. But right now I'm in Springfield, Missouri.
And what got you into playing music?
I actually started playing sort of in the church setting, all throughout high school, played on like church band, stuff like that. Sort of broken away from doing that now, but that's what got me started when I was around 13.
All right, so you've been playing for a long time then, huh?
I have, yeah. Maybe 13 years or so. I guess that you can figure out my age if you add those two together.
All right. Now, you play the guitar. Do you play any other instruments?
I also play keyboard and I play bass, and that's about it. I do a lot of percussion too, but I wouldn't really call the tambourine much of an instrument. Lots of people can play, so yeah, mainly the guitar.
All right, now it's time to play your song, "Molecules in the Ocean." Would you like to introduce it?
Sure thing. This is Molecules in the Ocean. It's off of my latest EP called Attic Room, and I hope you enjoy it.
All right, here we go. Hello and welcome back to Calm Anarchy Promotions. The song you just heard was Molecules in the Ocean by the artist Phil Davis. Now we have Phil right here, right now, and he can tell you where you can listen to this song or get it.
Absolutely. That song you can download from my band page, which is reverbnation.com/Phil Davis Music. And I think I have about 9 songs there. They're all free to download. You know, you can stream them or you can download them if you really like them. Become a fan, you know, and yeah, that's where you can hear the music.
All right, thanks for coming on, Phil.
Hey, thanks a lot, Cody.
All right, have a good night.
You too.